Hello everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings here in my nice new chair. You can lean it back, you can do up and down and adjust the armrests. And still not a doctor, and the topic of today's video is why you should take an ergoloid like cabergoline on a nandrolone cycle or a trenbolone cycle. So basically, not a doctor, I think I said that, no medical advice. So basically, nandrolone and nandrolone type compounds, they increase prolactin. Prolactin suppresses testosterone independently of like exogenous androgen suppressing testosterone or estrogen suppressing testosterone. And it can shut down testosterone really good and really fast. So even though you're going to get shut down eventually when you take any steroid, it's always good to not get pretty hungry. It's always good to slow down the speed at which you get suppressed, because the longer you're suppressed, the harder it is to bounce back. So you decrease the amount of time that you're suppressed by making it come on slower. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand, but basically, the longer you delay your suppression, the less overall time you'll be suppressed. And then the faster you bounce back, that also counts against the total time being suppressed. So you want to push forward that time until you start being suppressed, and push back that time in which you regain your testosterone natural production. So get this time frame that you're suppressed the smallest. So, considering that prolactin suppresses your testosterone independently of everything else, you should block that prolactin, and ergoloids do that. They do it very well, and ergoloids like cabergoline do it very long. I can't remember exactly how long they do it, but I think it's been shown to suppress prolactin up to a week or so. Typical is to take it every other day, or I don't know, maybe people take it once a week. Actually, I shouldn't even say typical. I don't know a whole lot about these nandrolone type things, and I don't know people in person that use them. But I am smart, and I do have a brain, and I do know how the human body works, and I know biology and chemistry and pharmacology. And I can say that it's advisable, theoretically, because I'm not giving medical advice, to take the thing to block the increase in prolactin effects so that you delay how quickly you get shut down, and take it throughout the cycle so that the prolactin doesn't build up and shut you down additionally, so that you can bounce back faster off the cycle. And it should be continued to take as a post-cycle therapy, because once again, you want to keep blocking prolactin and its effects. And to be completely honest with you, I don't even really know exactly how ergoloids block prolactin. I know they're dopamine agonists, so I think it's just that it agonizes dopamine, prevents prolactin from turning dopamine off, and then dopamine keeps testosterone going. But I don't know exactly, but the thing is, I don't need to know exactly. That's how some things are. You only need to know so much to do intelligent things based on it. There comes a point where knowing this much and knowing this much doesn't change what you can do about it. Now, perhaps you could develop new drugs, but assuming you're not developing new drugs and you're just using what's already out there, I mean, even then you could possibly figure out something better. But if you're already doing a very good job with the existing things and how they're used, and it's if there comes a point where it doesn't matter how much you know or how much better you get, because if you're already doing it completely, as pretty much as good as it gets, you just can't get better than that. That's not the topic. So basically, prevent your shutdown from prolactin. Post-cycle therapy, it's good too, because if you have excess prolactin as you're coming off this stuff, you're not going to bounce back. Your androgens, your anabolic steroids, your external androgens can be very low. Your estrogen levels can be very low, but if you have the prolactin there, it will prevent you from bouncing back. So you want to not have the prolactin affecting your body, and you want to bounce back. Now, this could actually be applied to other steroid cycles, even though they're not prolactogenic, like nandrolones. So, I don't know if it would really help if perhaps the prolactogenic I mean, you're not going to have excess prolactogenic shutdown, but if by giving negative feedback with the prolactin, if you could bounce back faster. So it's possible that you could do your normal post-cycle therapy for like testosterone or something, but then you throw in a dopamine agonist, and you could bounce back a little bit faster. Could. I don't know. This is just a thought I'm having right now. Because even though you don't have excess prolactin, it would still give that negative feedback to increase testosterone. And I'm pretty sure it has been shown that taking dopamine agonists increases testicular production of testosterone. I say I think it's been shown because I don't remember when I read it, and if I read it or if I read something similar. I'm not trying to hide the fact that I'm no expert on prolactin and nandrolones. I'm an expert on what I'm an expert on. And when I'm not an expert on something, I say so. I could learn more about them. I will learn more about them, most likely. But right now, I don't have a massive interest in nandrolones. I don't know anybody using nandrolones. Nobody's asking me questions about nandrolones. Well, actually, I do know people that have an interest in nandrolones. That's why I've learned a little bit about them. Not that I'm giving them medical advice, because I'm not. I just help amass the existing knowledge, put it into a easier to find location. So yeah, take it as you will. Good idea to take an ergoloid or some sort of dopamine agonist when you're on a nandrolone. Block that prolactin from shutting you down. Plus, the prolactin could cause lactation. Prolactin. Lactation. Maybe there's something going on there. Could it be that pro is perhaps a Latin root of a word, and lact happens to be lactation? Like pro, it's like pro-lactation. Wow. In fact, that is what it is and means and why that word was made. So yeah, you don't want to be like a pregnant woman and start dripping milk out of your breasts, your nipples. And I do look very good when I pull my arms back in this lighting, so let's keep doing that. Goes to show you, and I'm going to make a video sometime that just shows the differences in lighting and everything. Because really, what you see on Instagram and the internet, it's all fake because it's all deception. I mean, it's not necessarily all fake, but it's not all deception, but there's so much deception. Because you see how different I look like right now versus now I'm a guy you don't even want to listen to because I'm not in good shape, am I? But then and my jawlines are, so you believe me a little bit more because you see some facial definition, but you don't really believe me because you don't see much body definition. But then if I go like, now I am very believable guy because I'm looking bigger. Yes, I have good shoulders, deep voice. Yes, I'm very believable because of my deep voice, my defined facial structure, and my big muscles that look very good. But then, of course, this guy isn't so believable. So yeah, here's another thing. Oh, look, my arm, it's not that big. Oh, wow, it's good size, but it's like, whoa, it's not. But if I go and I flex my lat, so that my lat's pushing out, and then I push sorry, not the best example, but like, maybe I'll do it with a tricep to show you guys. So like, oh, my tricep, it doesn't look that big, but then you press it against your lats. Oh, I have gigantic triceps, but in reality, gigantic triceps. And people do it with their biceps too, but for me, for some reason, it just doesn't work out as well. But, I mean, I can do it with my hand to show you, but I'm pretty sure you've all known this, because in grade school, we used to do this all the time to, like, pretend we're muscular. We'd go like, oh, look, I have big muscles. And so, yeah, like, difference between this and if it's pressing against, like, your... So you can see it. My arm looks a lot smaller now than it does. See, it's huge. Oh, yeah, I've got huge arms. You gotta do my curls like this. Versus, oh, yeah, you gotta do my curls like this. Yeah, see? And then you get the difference, like, see, it looks big, but you don't really see it. But then when you get the lighting better, whoa. That's not even the best lighting there is. And it can be like, oh, yeah, like, I have no ab definition. Nothing at all. See, I don't have abs versus then you're like... Let's get that lighting. I don't have the perfect lighting here, but you get the point. And then the face stuff, harder to do, but there's Photoshop. I mean, they use Photoshop on everything. And some people just stretch their photos. I think that's hilarious, because, like, dude, I see that... Like, you're not that wide. Like, your hips are more narrow in all your other things in your videos. And of course, when it's in the videos, their shoulders look kind of like mine, but then in their pictures, they're like gigantic. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just trim this and make a whole new video with just this stuff. Because it's really, like, so fake. All this fitness stuff, it's just all deception. It's like, why can't anybody... I mean, I know that they want to look better than the other guys, so they use deception to raise how good they look. It's just sad because it creates unrealistic ideas in people's heads. On top of the steroids, then they're, like, using the visual deception, and then they're using Photoshop. It's like, wow. It's nothing like in real life. You see them in real life, I mean, some of the guys are going to look super big and impressive, but then you see a lot of them in real life, and you go, oh, yeah, that's attainable. But then you see them on Instagram, you're like, holy, whoa, I wish I could be like that in a million years. And I am dieting hard and hungry and looking at that soup over there, about to have some. But it's nice when you see your facial structure showing more. And what I try to do is you feel the hunger and you enjoy it because you know you're losing weight. Like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm losing weight. Yes, get excited about it. I'm hungry, it's great. Versus, oh, I'm hungry, I want to eat. And then, like, what helped me a while ago is I was not really too excited about dieting, but then I was on the beach and I caught some middle-aged woman taking pictures of me. At first I wasn't sure, I was like, and then she's like, I didn't know what to say, but it's like, oh, I'll keep up my diet because it's paying off. People are taking pictures of me. Like, if I'm like this, you would never think people would take pictures of me if I'm walking at the beach. But actually last week, I had a family in their white Range Rover, I think it was, the more roundish version, and they're taking a video of me. And at first I'm walking and I'm like, are they taking a video of me? And I don't know, I don't really care. And then I'm looking at them some more and they start going, hi. And I'm pulling them, see if it, like, is it someone I know driving a car I don't recognize? I'm like, no, I don't know them. And they're just like, hi. I'm like, I should have said, hey, check out my YouTube or my Instagram or tag me in the photo, but I'm not used to people taking photos and videos of me, but I like the hunger, and I'm gonna have to keep dieting down to look good enough that everywhere I go, people take photos of me. Just made a noise and it moved around. But for now, I'm going to eat. I hope you like this video. See how lousy I look, but then how much better I can look. I mean, you already saw. Hope you like this video. Please check out my Instagram, natural_true_fitness. Please like and subscribe, because I know you've got to have liked this video. Comment Comment whatever. Just comment Andrew is awesome. Andrew is great. Andrew is amazing. I wish I was like Andrew. I want my kids to be like Andrew. Please let my son to be like Andrew. Let my daughter to be like Andrew. I want my son to be like me, but just taller. I think I'm gonna... Oh, I can't say what I'm gonna maybe do, because I don't want anyone to criticize me for it. Yeah. Hope you like this video, and I hope you know that I'm just joking about you gotta wish your kids are like me, but I'm not joking about leave the comments like Andrew is awesome, because that would be nice. Like, you go on my video and it's like, oh, Andrew is awesome, and Andrew's amazing, and those are good comments. And my facial structure is looking good right now. If you want your facial structure to look better, you just gotta diet. That's the key. Don't, like... I mean, it can help a little bit, like, if you... I've done that. But the main thing is dieting, getting your body fat down lower, and being dehydrated. I'm not really dehydrated right now. I have a lot of urine built up, actually. But yeah, there you have it. Like and subscribe, check out my Instagram, and hire me for coaching, diet advice, or whatever.